$5 later. Have a handful of announcements. I want to make sure that the green and yellow raffle baskets and the teacher treasures, are they going to be open for 5 more minutes? Okay, we got the baskets, the green and yellow raffle baskets and the teacher treasures open for 5 more minutes. In 5 minutes, all 3 will close, and we will announce the raffle winners for live for the green and the yellow. You don't have to be present to win. We will contact you for your pickup next week. The teacher treasure winners will be posted on the teacher treasure poster at both schools, and winners will be emailed in the upcoming week. Thank you to Jessica Richards for her efforts there. Also note, the blue golf cart tickets. Blue golf cart tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, the blue, not the green, not the red, but the blue golf cart tickets will be for sale all evening. Or as Lionel Richie would say, all night long. Anyway, thank you. So, all night, you can bid or you can buy tickets for the golf cart, and you can buy them up through May 3rd. And then on May 3rd, the winner will be drawn. But there is a limited quantity of tickets, so you want to buy tickets earlier than later. They're $25 each. See a cashier or visit the school website to purchase. Also, acts of service will be for sale all evening while supplies last. The live auction will start at 5:30 or 5:35, so please stop by the cashier's table and get a bidder number. You can't win if you don't bid with a bidder number. People that are joining us online, welcome. You can bid versus YouTube comments. We will have helpers on hand at the school to monitor the comments to make sure that your bid is registered. For a link to the live auction, go to the school website at grovecitychristianacademy.com, go to Giving, click on Annual Auction, and follow the link and instructions there. I want to give a quick shout out to Andrew Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Mitchell is in the house. Celebrities are here in profusion. Ben Hassenplug and Evan Dick for all the things technically related to this evening. Also, if things go bad, we know who to blame. And that includes managing the live stream bidding. And with that, we are ready for the announcings of the raffle basket winners. My understanding is that a camera will be following me around, so the children do not have to follow me around. They can stay seated and watch things on the screen that went dark. So what? Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to make my way this way and start announcing the baskets. The excitement is palpable. Do we have the baskets ready to go? All right. And so this is Pretty Petunias. And Pretty Petunias is won by Lori Bishop. Lori Bishop wins Pretty Petunias. And the next item is the They See Me Rolling Mini. They See Me Rolling Mini. And we got a lot of cards. We want to make every vote counts. Every vote counts. Every card counts. Everybody has a chance to win. And the winner is Mr. John Fuge. John Fuge, ladies and gentlemen. The next one is the Putt Putt Adventure. Here's the card. Putt Putt Adventure. And the Putt Putt Adventure is won by Kirsten Montgomery. Kirsten Montgomery, congratulations, Kirsten. And now we have the Want to Be a Baller. The Want to Be a Baller package is won by Kara Hastings. Kara Hastings, congratulations, Kara. The next basket is the Ladies' Day Out. Ladies' Day Out. And Ladies' Day Out is very popular. So we've got a lot of cards to choose from. We're going to skip to Tee It High, Let It Fly. This is Tee It High, Let It Fly, so there's no confusion. And Tee It High, Let It Fly is won by Miles Frank. Miles Frank. Congratulations, Miles. And the next one is Who's Your Caddy? Who's Your Caddy? Who's Your Caddy is won by Julie Ballantyne. So this is the Ladies' Day Out. Ladies' Day Out, I got to find that winning card. And the winning card goes to Chloe Whitney. Chloe Whitley. And then Whack Job. Whack Job is won by Anna Riddle. Congratulations, Anna. And the next one is Grow, Baby, Grow. Grow, Baby, Grow. And the Grow, Baby, Grow basket is won by Nick Pompa. Nick Pompa. All right, here we've got a basket entitled We Wear Pink on Wednesdays. Not to be confused with We Wear Pink on Thursdays. That's a different basket altogether. No, this is We Wear Pink on Wednesdays. And there is a lot of people interested in We Wear Pink. Just imagine how popular We Wear Plaid on Wednesdays would be. It's a coming. That's right. We don't want to get the hand stuck, please. And the winner for We Wear Pink on Wednesdays is Marcia Griffiths. Marcia Griffiths is going to be wearing pink on Wednesdays. And what's the next one? We've got, A Day in the Berg. A Day in the Berg. This is going to be a fun one, A Day in the Berg. And Day in the Berg is won by Becky Moust. Becky Moust. Road Trippin'. Road Trippin' is won by Jill Dittmer. Jill Dittmer. When's Road Trippin'? Oh, which one? The Reader's Retreat. Reader's Retreat. Reader's Retreat is won by Kristen Montgomery. And Every Lady's Dream. Didn't know they were auctioning off Andrew Mitchell. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? The winner of Every Lady's Dream is Colleen. Colleen, that's all we have is Colleen. A hole-in-one. The hole-in-one raffle basket is won by Jackson Nemeth. Jackson Nemeth. High Score Hunter. High Score Hunter is won by Maggie Danko. Maggie Danko. Congratulations, Maggie. And we're moving our way slowly through the baskets. And this is, Get Your Wash On. Let's get our wash on, everybody. Get Our Wash On is won by Phillips. Phillips. And April Showers Bring May Flowers is won by Kara Hastings. Kara Hastings. Congratulations, Kara. The Urban Air Basket is won by Alan and Donna Roberts. Alan and Donna Roberts. The Birdwatcher's Bliss is won by Tyler Doyle. Tyler Doyle. Congratulations, Tyler. So Summer Fun. Summer Fun is won by Kirsten Montgomery. Congratulations, Kirsten. And To the Hills, Seneca Hills Camp. To the Hills is won by the Summers family. The Summers family.
Anything that just has one in it is ready to be stapled. To the basket. We're pulling the basket.
All right, the Bird Lovers Paradise. Bird Lovers Paradise is won by Christine Knight. Christine Knight. And the Winged Wonders. The Winged Wonders is won by Connie Carnes. Connie Carnes. The Allegheny 180 Camp Package is won by Luke. Luke Michael. Luke Michael. And this is the KOA Camp Package. The KOA Camp Package is won by Susan McIntyre. Congratulations, Susan.
Put it in this jar.
Okay. And this is the Soak Zone. This is the Soak Zone. We're soaking it up in the Soak Zone. And the Soak Zone is... won by Alan and Donna Roberts, the Soak Zone. The Safari and Circus, Safari and Citrus, I'm sorry. Safari and Citrus is won by Renee Shago, sorry. And the Puzzle Tower. The Puzzle Tower is won by Susan Gordon. Susan Gordon, congratulations, Ms. Gordon. The Fine Arts raffle basket is won by Pat Rouse. Pat Rouse. The Woven Wonder basket is won by Colleen. Colleen wins the Woven Wonder basket. And now we've got the Happy Harvest basket. The Happy Harvest basket is won by Amanda Quigley. Amanda Quigley. Congratulations, Amanda. The Jungle Juice basket. The Jungle Juice basket is won by Kristen Clem. Kristen Clem. Congratulations, Kristen. And the Take Me Out to the Ball Game basket is won by Colleen. Take Me Out to the Ball Game, won by Colleen. Just ready to go. Yep. The 3-2-1 Go basket is won by Shannon Everett. Shannon Everett, 3-2-1 Go. Congratulations, Shannon. Just ready to go. The Blue Dabba-Dee. The Blue Dabba-Dee basket is won by Betty Morrow. Betty Morrow. Puzzle Me. Puzzle Me basket is won by Teresa White. Teresa White, congratulations, Teresa. The Spare Some Time basket is won by Teresa White. Congratulations, Teresa. The Mystery Mayhem basket. A lot of people there, a lot of people to choose from. It feels like mayhem, let me tell you. The Mystery Mayhem basket, Kristen Montgomery. Congratulations, Kristen. The De-Stress and Detox basket, the De-Stress and Detox, so I'm going to be needing that after the end of the night. Emily Klein, congratulations, Emily. The Sodalicious, oh, Sodalicious. The Sodalicious basket is won by the Summers family, the Summers family. You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine. The You Are My Sunshine basket is won by Madison Michael. Madison Michael. The Stitch in Time basket. The Stitch in Time basket is won by Landon Michael. Landon Mitchell. Landon Michael. Landon Michael. Congratulations, Landon. The JK Boutique is won by Rebecca Lease. Rebecca Lease. The Baby Blues. Baby Blues is won by Carol Trask. Carol Trask. Fall Fun. The Fall Fun basket is won by Caesar Smith. Caesar Smith. Congratulations, Caesar. The Beach Vibes basket. We got some beach vibing going on here. And the Beach Vibe basket is won by Tim Schulter. Tim Schulter. A Chilly Day. A Chilly Day basket is won by Charity Dawson. Charity Dawson. Congratulations, Charity. Everything But the Kitchen Sink. Everything But the Kitchen Sink is won by Ellie Smith. Congratulations, Ellie. Ready for s'more? I am ready for s'more. And that is won by Sydney Richards. Sydney Richards wins Ready for s'more. The Rise and Shine basket is won by Rachel Kales. Rachel Kales. The Fair Haven Farms Party Package is won by Grace Anglican Church. Congratulations, Anglicans. The Joy Cone basket is won by Kara Hastings. Congratulations, Kara. The Kitchen Refresh basket is won by Vicky Meals. Vicky Meals. This is yummy. Is this yummy in my tummy? Yummy in my tummy. Is won by Cindy Beggs. Cindy Beggs, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the Boba Bonanza. The Boba Bonanza. Boba Bonanza. Won by Gianna Kangor. Gianna Kangor. Apple Castle. Won by the Summers family. The Pizza Party. Oh, we got one that's stuck in there. Let's mix it all up. This is the Pizza Party basket. And the Pizza Party is won by the Miles Frank. Miles Frank wins the Pizza Party basket. And the Pop basket. The Pop basket is won by Diana Warner. Diana Warner, congratulations. Beans for Life. Beans for Life basket is won by Lori Brown. Lori Downtown Brown. And the Look at All the Suckers. Look at All the Suckers, otherwise known as the Mr. Potter basket. The Mr. Potter basket, Look at All the Suckers, is won by Christy. Congratulations, Christy. Mamma Mia. The Mamma Mia basket is won by Ms. Linda Iceline of North Bend, Oregon. And then this is the Howard and Son meat packing. The Howard and Son meat packing basket is won by Mary McCool. Mary McCool. The Emily Colmer photography family photo package basket is won by A. Michael. A. Michael. Soon to be the Michael. And the Be Fit basket is won by Charity Dawson. Charity Dawson. Congratulations, Charity. The Rich and Famous basket. The Rich and Famous basket is won by Miss Linda Iceline. Soon to be Rich and Famous. The Emily Rose photography package. Emily Rose photography is won by the Sievers family. Congratulations, Sievers. Capture the Rome photography and camping package is won by Noah Grazer. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Not a small deal. It's a Big Deal is won by William Hartman. Congratulations, William. The Ride and Shine basket. The Ride and Shine basket is won by Monique Magnus. Monique Magnus. The Beverage Station. The Beverage Station basket is won by Henry Wells. Henry Wells. Congratulations, Henry.
Oh, my word.
The MP Coney Island. Who's going to Coney Island? MP Coney Island is won by Gene Warnberg. Gene Warnberg. Congratulations, Gene. And this is the Whispering Pines.
Yes.
All right, the Whispering Pines, ladies and gentlemen. Whispering Pines. Whispering Pines basket. Whispering Pines basket is won by Skylar Blankenship. Skylar Blankenship.
This one is Talbot.
And this is Talbot's, the Talbot's basket. Sip and Read. Sip and Read. And that is won by Emily Aquavita. Emily Aquavita. Congratulations, Emily. All right, the Grove City College merch basket. The Grove City College merch basket is won by Graham Nash. Graham Nash. Congratulations, Graham. The Countryside basket is won by Gene Warnberg. Gene Warnberg. Congratulations, Gene. The M&R Power Equipment basket is won by Summers. Summers. The Anytime Fitness basket is won by Susan Sosby. Susan Sosby. Tractor Time. Tractor Time. Tractor Time is won by Josiah Lynn. Josiah Lynn wins Tractor Time. Congratulations, Josiah. The Next Tier Bank basket is won by... It's an Aquavita, isn't it? Barb? Barb Aquavita?
Yes.
Barb Aquavita, or words to that effect. North Country Pub Brewery basket is won by Nancy Kowalski. Nancy Kowalski wins the North Country Pub Brewery basket. The Biddy and Bo's Coffee basket is won by Nancy Kowalski as well. The Sip Around basket, is won by Chris Bayer. The Bump Set Spike basket, for all you volleyball aficionados out there, the Bump Set Spike basket is won by Levi Brooks. Levi Brooks. And the Pin and Pint, or the Pin and Pint basket is won by Lori Brown. Congratulations, Lori. And the Whimsical Wonders. We've got some Whimsical Wonders here. The Whimsical Wonders basket is won by Pat McDougall. Pat McDougall. Congratulations, Pat. Is that it? I think we're all good. Okay, all right. So we're working our way back into the main room now, ladies and gentlemen. The excitement is palpable. You can almost feel it. You can almost cut it with a knife. We're one step closer to the live auction, ladies and gentlemen. This one, okay. So this is the Excellent Craft. Excellent Craft. And the Excellent Craft basket is won by Ann Carl. Ann Carl.
Okay, who's one?
And this is the Little Literary Lovers. A lot of alliteration. The Little Literary Lovers basket. And that is won by Henry Wells. Congratulations, Henry. And this is Shack Attack. The Shack Attack basket is won by Michael Sigworth. Sigworth. One of the two. And this is the, oh no, the Excellent Craft has already been announced.
Got it, perfect.
Yes. The Me and Blue Craft. The Me and Blue Craft. Blue. Miss Wendy Turner wins the Me and Blue Craft. Minecraft Crazy basket is won by Karen Watson. Karen Watson, congratulations, Karen. The Vroom Vroom basket is won by Joseph Kimmel. Joseph Kimmel, congratulations, Joseph. The Bluey and Friends basket is won by Kara Hastings. Kara Hastings wins Bluey and Friends. Crochet, crochet, how about crochet? Crochet and Crafts, not crochet and crafts, crochet and crafts is won by Giampalo. Congratulations, R. And now the Toy Box Treasure. The Toy Box Treasure is won by Nathaniel Kane. Nathaniel Kane, congratulations, Nathaniel. And the Kids Fun basket is won by Charlene Hassenplug. Charlene Hassenplug, congratulations, Charlene. Now we're getting close to the finish line. The finish line basket. Occurs to me this should have been the last basket in the festivities. The finish line basket is won by Lila Holmes. Lila Holmes, congratulations, Lila. The Fun in the Sun basket. Fun in the Sun is won by Fairless Isham. Fairless Isham. Fairland? Fair. Water Play All Day. The Water Play All Day basket is won by Kirk and Sarah Albrecht. Kirk and Sarah Albrecht, congratulations. The Candy Books and Activities Galore basket is won by Sandra Hagen. Congratulations, Sandra. The Board Boys basket is won by Barbara Hutchison. Barbara Hutchison, congratulations, Barbara. And now the SPA birthday party. SPA birthday party is won by Jamie Sontag. The Out of This World basket. The Out of This World basket is won by Shannon Martin. Shannon Martin, congratulations, Shannon. The Great Stoneboro Fair basket. The Great Stoneboro Fair basket is won by Adeline Lynn. Adeline Lynn, congratulations, Adeline. Her friends call her Sweet Adeline. The Littles Listen and Read basket is won by Mabel Curl. Mabel Curl. And the Snack and Play basket. The Snack and Play basket is won by Arthur Kane. Arthur Kane. No problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're approaching the home stretch, or actually we should say the far turn, for those of you horse racing fans out there.
All right, you're gonna have to dig deep.
Oh yes,
There's lots.
this is They See Me Rolling. The See Me Rolling basket, the big one, and the See Me Rolling basket is won by Lawson Holmes. Lawson Holmes, congratulations, Lawson Holmes. Now we got another popular one. This is the Innova Disc Golf Package. The Innova Disc Golf Package. Very popular these days. And the winner of the Innova Disc Golf Package is the Summers. Summers. Not the Winters, but the Summers. Foodie Mellow. Foodie Mellow. The Foodie Mellow basket is won by Jamie Sontag. Jamie Sontag. Congratulations, Jamie. This is the Star Wars Out of This World basket. The Star Wars Out of This World basket is won by Eric Mitchell. Eric Mitchell it is. Congratulations, Mr. Mitchell. The Turn the Page basket is won by Sierra Morano. Sierra Morano. Congratulations, Sierra. Off to Wonderland. The Off to Wonderland basket is won by Pat McDougall. Congratulations, Pat. The Sparkle and Sew basket. The Sparkle and Sew basket is won by Jamie Sontag. Jamie Sontag. Congratulations, Jamie. The Bowl and Scare basket. The Bowl and Scare basket is won by Gwen Cresswell. Gwen Cresswell. Congratulations, Gwen. Now we got the Catch Me Outside Seneca Hills Camp basket. The Catch Me Outside Cynic Hills Camp basket is won by Rachel Yerian. Rachel Yerian, congratulations, Rachel. And the Bookworm basket. The Bookworm basket is won by Abby Adelman. Abby Adelman. Congratulations, Abby. Now we are moving down into the home stretch. Very exciting. Time for some Winter Wonderland. The Winter Wonderland basket is won by Jeanette Klinger. Jeanette Klinger. Congratulations, Jeanette. The Easter Surprise basket. The Easter Surprise basket is won by Marianne O'Donish. Marianne O'Donish. Congratulations, Marianne. Not the professor, but Marianne. Also, It's Snow Time. The It's Snow Time basket is won by Pocorni. Wins It's Snow Time. The Christmas Galore basket is won by Ed Kaler. Ed Kaler, congratulations, Ed. The Luck of the Irish. The Luck of the Irish basket is won by Adria Severson, thank you. Adria Severson. Congratulations, Adria. And the Christmas Time. It's Christmas time. Santa Claus is coming and the kids are getting greedy. It's Christmas time. And Christmas Time was won by Ed Kaler, ladies and gentlemen. Ed Kaler. The Hair Teak and More goodie basket. Hair Teak and More is won by a phone number. There's no name.
Well, I guess we'll call them and find out.
Okay. I won't read the phone number online, but it's a phone number. Holly Jolly Christmas. Let's all have one. Holly Jolly Christmas is won by Mrs. Barbara Biddle. Mrs. Barbara Biddle, congratulations. This is Books and Beyond. Books and Beyond. Books and Beyond is won by Lisa Dittmer. Lisa Dittmer, congratulations. The Happy Christmas basket is won by Shirley Main. Shirley Main, congratulations, Shirley. The Joyful Journey basket is won by Hassenplug. I don't know which one, but the Hassenplug. The Fall Fest basket. The Fall Fest basket is won by Max Miller. Congratulations, Max Miller, winner of the Fall Fest basket. The Renew Yourself basket is won by Jen Corey. Jen Corey. Congratulations, Jen. And the Spa Day basket. The Spa Day basket is won by Shirley Main. Shirley Main. Congratulations, Shirley. And then the Garden Bath and Body basket. The Garden Bath and Body basket is won by Tracy Knox. Tracy Knox. Congratulations, Tracy. So I think that's it. All right, now we're down to the yellow. Is that right? We're down to the yellow. The first yellow is the Norwicks package. The Norwicks package is won by the Nash family. Congratulations, the Nash family. Sorry, Crosby's still and young, but the Wayland Law package is won by Anita Holmes. Anita Holmes, congratulations, Anita. The Xbox T1 digital package. The Xbox One package is won by I'm not going to tell you. It's won by Christine Knight. Christine Knight wins the Xbox One digital package. The Click Chiropractic Care package, the Click Chiropractic Family Care package is won by the Sievers family. Congratulations. Is this the big one?
It's right there.
Yeah, but is this the big one?
Yep.
We
No.
won't-
The
Okay, gotcha. All right, so the Vizio, the 65-inch Vizio TV package is won by Barbara Hutchison. Barbara Hutchison, congratulations, Barbara. Seneca Sensation Fun Ride. The Seneca Sensation Fun Ride package is won by the Summers family. Congratulations, Summers. The pizza oven package, this looks fun. The pizza oven package is won by Caesar Smith. Caesar Smith. Congratulations, Caesar Smith. The genuine pearl necklace. The genuine pearl necklace is won by Jen Coral. Jen Coral wins the pearl necklace. And then Miss Pearl won the coral necklace, I guess. That's the way that works. The Airsoft Arsenal package. The Airsoft Arsenal package is won by Charles Geary. And then is this it? No, the Luca Melon. No, well, one more. Okay, so this is the Lululemon. Not the Lululemon, and not just the lemon, but the Lululemon package. The Lululemon package is won by Chloe Whitley. Congratulations, Chloe. And this is the last one. This was the last one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the last one. This is the last one? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so this is the Toro self-propelled lawnmower. The Toro self-propelled lawnmower is won by Lennon. 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 Lennon Wan. Lennon Wan. And oddly enough, Lennon Wan won the Toro lawnmower. Congratulations, Lennon. And that's it. And that's it. Oh, all right. I need a beverage.
Yeah.
All right.
Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dare?
Are we up? There we go. Well, congratulations, all winners. This would be a time for everybody who's here to try to find a seat and try to chill a little bit and curb a lot of the talking as we'll be sharing some things and as our two MCs will be guiding us through our live auction portion of the evening. So if you guys can all kind of come together and not be talking. Sounds like my 6th grade Bible class on Tuesday mornings at 10 o'clock. Oh, come on. All right, we'll give you guys a minute to settle. So it'd be good if everybody could come together and we could just listen at this point. You can take your seats. Wonderful. That's great. Thank you so much. For those of you who have not met me, I'm Kirk Albrecht. I'm the head of school at Grove City Christian Academy, and we are thrilled that you are here and part of our live auction, part of our auction this year, our biggest, most important fundraiser of the year. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you. This is our 50th year of operation as a school. It's a really significant time for us. Some of you came out and were able to be part of our 50th anniversary celebration dinner where we really looked back at our history. And if you came through our main doors, if you didn't check out the boards with all the photos from the different decades of Grove City Christian Academy, do that. It's really fun to see students and faculty from those different time periods all the way up to the present, and to see how God has worked in so many lives and through so many lives during this time. We're really excited for that. This is, it reminds us in Leviticus chapter 25, we have God's instituting the year of Jubilee for the people of Israel, a time of rest, reflection, celebration of what God has done in their midst, and restoration. And so we're kind of looking at that as as a way to spring forward in, God willing, our next 50 years as a school educating your kids in God's ways. Some really big, important thank yous to Shelby Seaver. Shelby, are you anywhere within earshot? There she is. Yes. This is her 5th year as the chair of our auction, and we don't want to count the number of hours that go into this for you, but we're just so grateful for that. For Ivy Hassenplu, Ivy here in the back, who has done so much, our Director of Advancement and Events, so much, our amazing kitchen crew who got all the food and things together, countless adults who helped set all this up with a lot of students, and that will be breaking it all down this evening when we're done so we can have school here Monday morning. Yeah, we're not taking Monday off. Sorry, students, sorry about that. So we are just really thrilled to be here. I'm going to ask if you would quiet down so I can have a word of prayer for us as we start the live auction portion. A word of thanks to God, but also a word just committing this day to Him and what it means in the life of our school as we keep moving forward in God's purposes for us. So would you bow with me as we look to God in prayer? Our great Father and God, we thank you in the name of our matchless Savior Jesus for your goodness. Lord, we see your goodness manifest in the life of every single person in this room today. We see your goodness manifest in the lives of all those on those boards with pictures from back to 5 generations ago, 5 decades of students and families engaged with Grove City Christian Academy, Lord. And we are humbled by your goodness. And Father, we rest upon your goodness. We rely upon your goodness day by day. We know that you are a faithful God who stays true to himself no matter what the day or age may bring. And so we lean upon you and the good promises in your word toward your children, Lord God. We commit this auction to you that it might fulfill your purposes for us, Lord. Maybe not even ours, but your purposes, Father. May we rejoice in the ways you provide, and may we continue to be a school that leans upon you as God to provide, but also you as a God who provides through his people. And we thank you for each one here and all those contributing to this day. May you bless them, Lord, and may the remainder of our evening please you and give honor to Jesus, our Savior. In his name we ask, amen. All right, so we have 2 MCs tonight for you. The Special Reverend Chad Lawrence, our Dean of Students and Faculty. He does not have any discs with him right now, so there'll be no Frisbee golf this afternoon. And of course, Sean Rittenauer, who's been a parent. He's our MC several years now. Sean, thank you so much. And he's rocking the bow tie, so we're liking that as well. So Sean, please come and lead us.
All right, well, now is the time we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. The live auction portion of the program. Want to welcome you again. Want to welcome our online participants joining us. Just to give you a quick rundown again of how things are going to work. If you are you're participating online and you want to bid, you can bid through your YouTube comments. People on site, I can see them right now. People are sitting there waiting to take your bids. They will monitor and bid on your behalf. You can find a link to how to bid by going to www.grovecitychristianacademy.com. Click on the giving link, then the auction link, and follow the directions there. I also want to encourage the in-person bidders to make sure you have a bidder number from the cashiers. If you don't already, it's hard to bid without having a bidder number. And I want to remind you that blue raffle tickets for the golf cart are still available. They'll be sold, as I said, like Lionel Richie would do it all night long, and on to May 3rd, I think it was. So you can buy as many as you want, but there's a limited amount total, so you want to buy them, $25 if you want to purchase some. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome a man who has volunteered for many years at this event. We missed him last year, but we are excited to have him back. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jeff Pennington of Jeff Pennington Auctions. So happy to see you.
I'm so happy to be here. I better check my mic. There we go.
The
That's
mics
important.
are good. The mics are good. All right. The live and classroom projects are displayed at the front of the stage. So we want to when we get to that, we're going to have ladies. We're going to have our own Vanna Whites. We thought Vanna was in retirement. No, she's just reappeared as 3 different people: Lily Hassan-Plug, Madison Michael, and Morgan Dix, and they will be displaying these items for us. We do want to encourage everyone here to remember that this is first and foremost not a way to get stuff, right? It's first and foremost a fundraiser, and we appreciate your generosity in making this happen and in bidding tonight. We would encourage you to bid like they vote in Chicago, early and often. And now, with no further ado, it is time for part 1. We're going to look at the Madison Avenue classroom projects, and the first project will be the Pre-3, Mrs. Smith's Pre-3 flag canvas project. This is the morning preschool canvas, and these framed wall hangings showcase our adorable Pre-3 students. And the first canvas that will be auctioned is for the AM class. These little ones are proud to be the next generation of Americans. Now, we will also be bidding on the PM preschool class project as well. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you bid on the right one. You don't want to get home and say, oh, that's great, but it's the wrong class, Mom. So, just make sure that you know what you're bidding on. And so the first one will be the flag canvas project from the Mrs. Smith AM Pre-3 preschool class. Mr. Pennington, take it away.
It's awful hot up here. I don't know about anybody else, but it's hot. Maybe it's because you're rocking that tie out. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I do this whole thing. I just wear when I don't care how I look.
You're a good man, but you've never rocked anything out as long as I've known you.
That's right.
Just kidding.
That's true. That is so true.
All right, here we go. Where'd Chuck go? The gentleman in the back of the room, in the middle of the room, is Chuck Mowry. He's a good friend of mine. He's an auctioneer from Sandy Lake. And years ago, he called me one time and he said, I can't be there. Can you fill in for me? And I did. Had a good time. I enjoyed it ever since. Let's give Chuck a nice round of applause for his time that he put in before me. And one more trivial thing, and we'll move on. When was the last year we were at the college?
Many years ago, probably 19 years ago. 6 years ago? 2006.
Wow. That was my first year when we was over there.
Oh, is that right?
Year, yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yep.
there you go.
And me, like many of us, have not aged any. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's raise some money. Don't forget, for those of you who don't get to buy anything at the auction, we've got the golf cart tickets that are available out in the hall, and we're going to deal with that a little bit later as well. So let's see here. The Pre-3, the AM Mrs. Smith flag canvas. Where are we at here? Where is it? Right up front here. Okay. All right. What do you get there to go? What do you get? 500. And $500 on a minute of 5 minute of 5 minute of 500 on a minute of 5 minute. Get 300. $300. Is this thing on? How about 200? So don't forget, it's a fundraiser. It's a fundraiser, okay? Who'll give me 200 to go here? $200. How about 100? 100 to start. 100 every minute of 1 minute of 1 minute of 50. Now 200, sir. 200, 250. At $250 minute of 50, 50 minute of 250. At 200. Let's try 2 1/4. 225. At 225. 226. No, I'm just kidding. 250. 275. At 200. Oh, it's you again. I remember you. 275. At 275. Don't worry, I'll get in his pockets tonight. At 250. 275. At 250. 275. Anybody else at 275? You're in 2.5. 275. Anybody else at $275? Good start to the evening. Sold it for $250 on 2009.
All right, now we'll do the pre-3 p.m. class, Mrs. Smith's p.m. class, the sunflower canvas. This canvas boasts a blooming sunflower bursting with afternoon preschool students. We want to give a special thanks, by the way, to Jody Sloan, our own Jody Sloan, who wears many hats at the Academy and helped bring these priceless treasures to life. It's my understanding that Jody Sloan wears so many hats, she's being tested for schizophrenia. I'm not sure if that's true. That's just a rumor. But in any event, bid generously on this fine classroom project.
All right, the pre-3, the sunflower canvas. That's the afternoon class there. Let's try 500 there, minute of 500 to get 500 to get 500 on a minute down, 500 to get 300 there. At 300 on a minute of 3, 200. At 200 to go. At 200 on a minute down, 2, 2 and 2, but to get 200, 2, 2 and a quarter. At 200, 225. At 225 on a minute of 5, but to get 225. At 225, and now 250, sir. At 250. When you come to an auction as a fundraiser, you never ask your wife. How many years have I been saying that? Don't ask your wife. 250, now 275, 275, 300. 300 on a minute, it's only 30 tens, 300. Now 3 and a quarter. At 325, a minute of 5 minute, 325. At 325 on a minute of 5 minute, 325. You're on at 300, 325. How about 310, sir? 310. I think I promise he'll bid again. 310. At 310, I'm going to go 310. Anybody else? A $310 bid. Sold her to you. $300 on 2076.
Congratulations. I was thinking about looking at that first class project with that wonderful flag, red, white, and blue. It brings to mind that we have some blue tickets that you can buy for the golf cart. So the golf cart, if you're just interested, in case you didn't win a basket today, you'd like that chance to win big, you can still buy those blue raffle tickets for $25 each. There's a limited quantity. The winner will be drawn on May 3rd. So May 3rd is when that winner will be drawn. But in the meantime, let's go to the pre-kindergarten class projects. This is the Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning class project. It's a cardboard box canvas. A cardboard box canvas. The Monday, Wednesday, Friday pre-kindergarten students were encouraged to use their imagination as they posed for their picture. Is it a pirate ship? Is it a boat? We all know a box can be the best gift around. We will start with the AM class project.
All right, that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, is that
That's
correct?
right, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
AM
in the morning.
box canvas. I feel like Bob Euchre up here because I get to see the back of whatever they're holding and never get to see the front. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's really nifty.
All right, what do you want to give there? How about 500 there, minute of 500 on, I'm going to give 500 to get 200 to start. At 200 on, David, 1, 2, 2 and 2. At 200 on, a minute down, 2, 2 and 2, but to give 100 to go. At 100 on a bid. At 100 to go, 100, 100 and a quarter. At 100 and a quarter, minute, 125, minute of 50 here, minute of 75. At 175, now 200. At 2, 2 and a quarter. At 225, 5 minute of 5 minute, 225. I got 200, 2 and a quarter. At 200, 225, 5 minute, 5 minute, $225. Waiting on the internet, 200, 2 and a quarter. At 200, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half. 275, your turn. Now 300. At 300 here, 3 and a quarter. At 325, 5 minute, 5 minute, 325. At 325 on a minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, 325. You're on at 300, 325. 325. Ma'am, would you like to bid again against yourself? Thank you. 350. Now 375. You're on at 325. Now $350 bid there. At 350. At $350, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. Are we in back there? 350. At 350, 50 minute of now 350. At 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. All in, all done. 350. At 350. Sold at 325. May I have your number, please? 2023.
All right. Okay, now we'll have the Monday, Wednesday, Friday pre-kindergarten afternoon cardboard box canvas. That is being displayed as we speak. And we want to thank again Mrs. Sloan for her photographic expertise as she traveled the galaxy to photograph these imaginative students. Thank you, Mrs. Sloan.
Good to go? Okay, the cardboard box canvas from the Monday, Wednesday, Friday PM class. Let's try here. Let's 300. 300 to go. Have another 3. At $300 on a minute, 3, but to get 3, but to get 200. At $200 there, to have it on 1, 2. At $200 on a minute, 1, 2, 2, and 2, but to get $200. At $200 bid, to have it on 1, 2. Give me 100 to start there. At $100. Does anybody have anybody in this class? At $100. At $100 bid, at $100 to go, 100, 100 a quarter, at $125 a minute of 5, I got 125, at $125 a minute of 5, at 125, 5 minute of 5, at $125, at 100, now about 110, anybody else at $110, at 110, 10 minute of now, 110, but $100 a minute of now, 10, at $110, at $110 bid, waiting online there, at $110 a minute now, 10, sold it to you for $100, 2001.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on to the kindergarten classroom projects, I do want to give a thank you out for all of last year's donations towards the Madison Avenue heating and cooling work that was completed last summer. I know that our Madison Avenue faculty and staff are very appreciative, as are the students. So thank you for all of those people that made that possible. Now we're going to turn our attention to the kindergarten, the morning kindergarten, Mrs. Good's class, her handcrafted reading bench. Her handcrafted reading bench. The kindergarten students at the academy learn to read. They start to cursive and practice life skills under Mrs. Good's gracious hand. And this year, they decorated sturdy reading benches which will last as your favorite kindergartner graduates from their little readers to the Odyssey, the Iliad, and more throughout their academy years. That has to be pretty sturdy if it's going to last through the Odyssey. Actually, I'm just saying. So it's a finely constructed bench. And we will start with the AM class,
Okay, the AM class this time on the bench right here. Do you think it would be possible for the young ladies to continue to carry the items as we sell it? Could you please?
Ovana.
Ovanas. That would be great. Thank you. All right, let's try this one here in a beautiful reading bench. What do you give there? What do you get? 300. At 300 on a minute down, 3, 3 minute, 300 on a debit, 1, 3. At 300 on a debit to get 300 on a minute down, 3, 3, 3. At $300, how about on 3, 3, 200. At 200 to go. Anybody $200, 2, 210. At 210, 10 debit, 10 to get 210, 210, 220. At 220. At 220. At 220, 20. Thank you. Now 30. At 230, 230, 240, 240, 250. 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, at 280, 290. What do you got back there? 290 here, 300, 300, 325, 325. I hope you two are friends because looks could kill right now. 325, 350, 350, 375, either one of you. Now 400, at $400. You're on at 375, 400. Your turn at 400, at $400, but at $400, at 400, 425, at 4. Ma'am, don't worry about him. It's me and you right here. 425, 450, at 450. Now 75. Yoo-hoo. We just talked about that. 475 and 500. $500. 500. I'll give you a chance. One more time. 500. You sure? Don't you love the kids? 500. 500. I got that line in this building, I'll have you know. At 500, 500, 5 and a quarter, at 525, at 525, 525, 550, at 550, now 575, now 600, 600, at $600 minimum, now 600, ma'am, you can get back in at 600, at $600 at a 6, at $600, 575, 600, last call at $600 bid, at $600 there, minute down, one minute down, one minute down, $600, at $600, $600. $600. It'll be daylight soon. 600. 600. 600. Sold at 575 back there. 2050. 2050.
All right, now we will start again with the PM kindergarten class, their handcrafted reading bench. And a special thank you to Jennifer Coral, an Academy mom who facilitated with these lovely classroom projects.
Okay, on the PM bench. So the AM class got 575. Let's start here at 500. at 500 here in a PM class minute of $500, 5 and a quarter, at $525 minute of 5 minute 525, at $525 I got 5 and a quarter, at 525 to go minute of 5 minute of $525 bid. You're on a 500, now 5 and a quarter, at 500 here, 5 and a quarter, now a half, 550, now 75, at 75, 575, 75, now 600, 6 and a quarter, at 625 to go minute of 625. At $625 one time, 625. At 625, thank you. Now 650, 650, 675. You'll be the hero so far tonight. At 675, at 675. Now 700. At $700 minute one, 700. Now 725, 725. I'll tell you what. We'll put it in sleep. Give me $800. 725. Would you do her one time? 725. At $725 minute of 5 minute of 725. I don't know who she is, but I don't like her back there. She told them no. 725. 725. You're on at 700, 725. 7 and a quarter. At 725 to give it to 5 minute of 725 minute of 725. Sold her to you. $700 on 2036.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a moment to draw our attention to our diamond sponsors. As our 8th graders study in earth science class, we know that diamonds are strong, they're beautiful, yet they also require time and pressure to exist, not to mention being a girl's best friends, from what I hear. Diamonds are symbols of commitment, and they pretty much sum up these donors. Please join me in thanking this year's diamond sponsors: Golf Carts Unlimited, Northwestern Mutual, Gould Financial, the Rennick Brothers Mechanical Contractors, Sandy Lake Implement, and Summers Dentistry, LLC. Congratulations, and thank you so much for being a part of a long-term commitment to Grove City Christian Academy. All right, and now we will turn our attention to some of the live auction items that are not class projects. And the first is the Fiesta de Amigos Parents Night Out Package. Wow. Parents, this is exciting. This is donated by Margarita King Grill and Cantina, the Grove City Christian Academy, SGA Student Government Association. Parents, this is your chance to go out to dinner with friends while not spending forever trying to find enough babysitters to make it happen. How often does that happen? This package includes a $300 in gift certificates to Margarita King. That's a lot of tamales. And a gift certificate for babysitting provided by SGA. Mini sombreros and maracas add to the fun. How can you beat this? Mini sombreros and maracas? I mean, it would be good if it was just one or the other, but both? Are you kidding me? This is going to be fantastic. Put a date on your calendars and start bidding now on a great night out with your amigos.
Wow. How about that?
You might want to bid it on yourself.
Yeah, no. I can't even speak French. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
So one of my friends, I wouldn't walk across the street to watch a Penguin game. I have no desire. My buddy's telling me I bought it one time, and I said, I don't follow basketball. He just looks at me. Okay, Fiesta de Amigos, Parents Night Out. I'm telling you what, it's the deal. It's actually a good night out, it looks like. So, what do you say? Who give me $500 to start there? $500. Folks, the value right there is just, it's like the white line at the stop sign. It's a suggested place you can stop, but you can always go over. So, let's see. Let's try 500 there. At $500 a minute, $500 David to go $500 a minute, $300. Who'll give me $300? $300.
Three in the corner.
Well, thank you very much. $350 at $350. At $350 a minute, $350. Now 400 at $400. At $400 a minute, 400, 450 at $450, 460, 460 at $460, 460, 460, 470, 470, 470, 460, 470, at $470, high bid into 6070, at $470, bid into 460, 470, at 460, 470, 470, anybody else at $470, 460, 470, last call at 470. Sold it to you, $460 on 2017.
All right, congratulations.
2017.
Our next item up for bid is the Steelers Tailgate Party Package. The Steelers Tailgate Party Package, donated by the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Rendos Beer Distributors, Nancy Kowalski, Jeremiah and Danielle Wan, and more. In honor of the 2025 NFL Draft, which is concluding this very evening, this package is for the Ultimate Steelers fan. It includes 2 preseason tickets. The schedule will be announced on May 14th. Metcalf jersey, a Hayward jersey, Steelers merchandise, and a Rendos beer gift certificate, and a Steelers Fire ring.
And now that we are in the Steelers mood, do we have Shadir yet? John, no Shadir jersey to add, but I do have a couple true first-round draft picks I'd like to just put before you. Our 8th through 12th graders are doing acts of service, and so those are available for purchase. You can hire a 8th through 12th grader to do a variety of tasks or chores. Some of them include yard work, babysitting, teachers helping, other things that are available for sale while supplies last. All of the money raised goes to help support our high school field trips that are coming up here soon. So please be sure to check out Acts of Service. There's a board right over there for your first round draft pick. And many thanks to Liz Morris for helping to coordinate our Acts of Service.
All right, let's sell the tailgate package.
All right, folks, just a reminder, when you see something like this on your program, the tailgate party package, and the one underneath that, the Erie Adventure package, and the one we sold with the night out there for the parents' night out, that's all free money for the school. It's all free. There's no investment from the school whatsoever. So dig in them pockets a little bit deeper, help us out a little bit. It's all for a good cause. Like I said, it's free money. You can't go wrong with something like that. All right, let's see here. Donated by the Pittsburgh Steelers, Rendos Beer, Nancy Kowalski, Jeremiah, and Danielle Wan, and more. What to give on this one? Right there to go. Who give me $1,000 bid in $1,000, $1,000 bid in $1,000 bid to give $500. At $500, have it on 5. At 5, $600. At 5 and $600 bid in pin. You're on at $500 here. Now $600. At 5 and $600, have it on 6. At $600 bid in 6. And now $700. At this way. How about $550? $575. $600. At $600, $575, and now $600. At $600 hair bid, and now $600 bid, and now $600 bid. At $600, you're on a $575, $600. At $600 hair bid, and now $600 hair bid, one time $600. At $600 bid, hair bid, and now $600 bid, and $600 bid. $600, thank you. $625. Now $650, $675, $700, 7 1/4, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, $775, $800. At $800, one more. $800. $800. Now 8 1/4. Another one. $850. $875. Now $900. One more. $900. Just once. 900. Anybody else? Sold it to you. $875 right there. 2014.
All right, now we have an Erie Adventure Package. The Erie Adventure Package, donated by the Erie Zoological Society, Erie Maritime Museum, and Flagship Niagara, the Experience, Child's Museum, Sheets, and more. This package is the ultimate combination of destinations in Erie, Pennsylvania. I personally went to some of them, and I can vouch for their entertainment value and their educational value. You could call it edutainment, if you will. Start your day on Presque Isle at the beach with beach chairs, a beach umbrella, and a drink cooler. Then spend some time at the zoo, the Children's Museum, ascend Erie, and finish your visit with 4 tickets to Waldemere. Gas and snacks even are provided by the included Sheets gift card. What a day in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay, how about that? All right, you certainly wouldn't want to go on a day like today, would you?
I would not, because it's almost over, and I will miss the auction.
All right, what do you give right there? Who give me 800? 800 to go, minute now, $800, 10 minute, $800, I'm going to give 500. At $500 minute of 5, I'm going to give $500 minute of 5. At $500, 10 minute, 5, $500, minute of 5, I'm going to get 300. At $300 to go. At $300. Erie is north of here, in case you didn't know. 300. At 300, see? 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 350, 75. At $375 minute of 5, minute of 5, minute of 375. At 350 here, 375. Young lady, $375. There's no friends in an auction. Well, I don't care about him. I'm worried about you. 375 at $375 minute of 375. There you go. Now 400, sir. At $400. 450. Now 475. At 475. How do you both like that now? At 475. I got 450, 475, and now 500. At $500 minute of 5, I'm going to get 500. At 475, I'm going to get 500, sir. It's your turn at 500. 500, 5 and a quarter. At $525. $525. Try her again back there. At 525. At $525 minute of 5, minute of 525. 525. Now, 550, sir. Who holds the gold, my friend? 550. $550 bid. At 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. At 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. 575. 600. $600 here, minute now, 600. At $600, you get a free sheet sub out of it. $600. At 600. Now 625. At $625 minute of 5 minute to 625. At $625 minute of 5 minute to 625. At $625. I got 600. 625. Anybody else at $625? Are they thinking about it back there? At 600, 625. At $625 bid, sold it to you, $600. May I have your card number, please? 2076. Thank you all.
All right, now we have the Faith, Friends, and Campfire package by Seneca Hills, donated by Seneca Hills Bible Camp and Retreat Center, and more. If you've been contemplating registering your kids at summer camp and you want a week of fun, biblical instruction for an extraordinary setting, if you've been doing that, wait no longer. Please, I beg you, wait no longer. This package is good for 100% of the fee of the residential camp. It cannot be used for edge camps. The scholarship code must be applied at the time of online registration. You can register early, as a certificate does not secure a spot. It just allows you to register. This is for campers ages 5 to 18. Please contact Seneca Hills office for the code and with any questions about this package. Camping essentials include a bath towel, a day pack, a Bible, a journal, pens, and highlighters. This is the Faith, Friends, and Campfire package by Seneca Hills.
And before we begin the beginning on this next item, I do want to tell you about something called clubs. I think it's a great facet of our school. Every Friday afternoon, the last period of the day, our 7th through 12th graders have an elective period where they can opt into various clubs that are offered by either teachers, parents, sometimes students, and very often volunteers. Some of these clubs have included photography, investment club. Our own head of school, Mr. Albrecht, is leading a rucking club. We've had sewing, car maintenance, lots of club opportunities for our students to learn some skills that they may want to use that they may learn that not inside the classroom. So if you are ever interested in leading a club, please reach out to me. I'm always looking for club leaders and club ideas. And our next package is a product of one of those clubs, and so we'll start the bidding now.
All right, very good. So basically what this is a week away from your kids. Let them go do their thing and you can do your thing. Enjoy yourself for a week. All right, great package right there from Seneca Hills Bible Camp and Retreat Center. What do you want to give right there to go? Who give me 600 there? $600 a minute now, $600 10 minute one. At $600 10 minute now, $600 minute give 500. At $500 to go, minute of 5, 5 and 5, $300 to start. At $300. at 300, 350, at 300 now, 350, $350 minute, 350, at 300, 325, at 325 minute, 5 minute, 325, at 300 now, 325, 325. What's a week's worth of peace and quiet work? At 325, at 300, 325, 325, now 350 back there behind the plant, 350, 375, 400, at 400 on a minute of 4.25, at 425 minute of 450, at $450 having 450, 475, at $475 on a minute of 5 minute of 475, you're on at 450, now 475, at $475 minute of 5 475 to you. At 450, now 475. At $475 minute of 5 minute of 475. Anybody else at $475? Sold her to you, 450 back there in the corner behind the plant, 2017.
All right, now we have the quilt of many colors that donated by the Grove City Christian Academy Third Quarter Sewing Club. Prior to the club, many of the students had never even used a sewing machine. And after a few minor fun projects, a student wanted to delve into a major project, and they made this quilt to help raise funds for the school. That is an impressive work of sewing, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. They diligently sewed the patchwork blocks together. They did an amazing job. You can see that. The quilt is 83 and a half inches long and 70 and 1/8 inches wide. I assume it's inches. I assume it's not feet. That'd be like almost half a football field. This actually, it's so big though. It's considered a double quilt. Not just. We don't do just anything half baked here at Grove City Christian Academy. Not just a regular quilt, a double quilt. That's what you're getting with this. And we want to give a special thank you to Tim and Charlene Hassenplug for spearleading the sewing club, as well as the Scrubgrass Stitchers Quilt Guild volunteers who assisted them.
Your quilt nomenclature is beyond any comprehension. It's just...
Thank you so much.
That's not what I expected to hear from you tonight, but anyway.
Well, they say a stitch in time.
Yeah, oh, boy, bada bing. All right, on the quilt of many colors right there. What do we give there? They'll give me 500 here, a minute of 500 on a minute of 500 again, 500 again, 300. At 300, 200, 300, I'll take it, 3.25. At 325, I get 300, 325. At 325 on a minute of 500, 325, 350, 75, 400, 400, 4.25. At 425, I get a minute of 4.25, 450, 475. At $475. 475, 475. Now 500. At $500 minute of 500, 5.25. You're all out. I got a young lady in the back there. $500. At 475, I'm going to get 500 on a minute of 5 and 5. You're at 500, 525, 525, 550. At $550 minute of 550. At 550, 50 minute of 50 minute of 50. You two have the same person. Okay, gotcha. 550. At 550. Are you guys bidding together back there? Giving them help there. Yeah, absolutely. Now, 575. I think he's looking at me saying, you're paying the bill, Chuck, if you're bidding. At 575. At 575, and at 575. At 5.5, 575. Now 600. At 600, 6.25, 6.5. At 650. At $650. Now 675. At $675 minute of 5 minute of 675. At $675 bid. At 650. Now 675. Now we're talking. At $675 minute of 1 time minute of 675. At 650. 675. Yes, no, 675. Now 700. At $700. At $700 minute of 725. At $725 minute of 5 minute of 725. At 725. 700. 7.25. Last call. Sold her to you for 700 right there on 2036. 2036, 700.
Congratulations. Now, as we transfer to the Mill Street classroom projects, I want to thank this year's platinum sponsors. These businesses are long-standing backbones to this event and the school in general. So please be sure to show your support to these local businesses for their dedication to our school and students. They include Imperial Systems Incorporated, Lighthouse Apartments LLC, Michael and Georgina Manahan, and the Turner Insurance Agency Incorporated. Thank you, Platinum sponsors. And now we turn our attention to the Mill Street classroom projects. And the first will be the 5th grade, Mrs. Burnworth's 5th grade family cookbook. This is exciting. In the 5th grade, they study the Civil War. They perform a play based on stories from Caddy Woodlawn, learn to draw the map of the United States from memory, and host an annual missions week. And they also get to start tech class. Well, this year, the 5th grade students put their typing skills to the test as they shared their favorite family recipes for this keepsake cookbook. From our 5th graders' kitchens to yours. Enjoy, please, this collaborative cookbook with recipes from all your families as you make your own memories in the kitchen. And thank you to Rachel Yarian, an Academy mom, for her countless hours editing the cookbook, and to Imperial Systems Incorporated for the cover artwork.
Very good.
This is the family cookbook.
All right, lots of good recipes right there. Great cover on that. Good project. What do you give there? Who give me 300? At 3 to go, minute 3, 3 and a quarter. At 3, 325 to give minute 5, minute 325, 5 minute 5, minute 50. At 350. At 350. I got 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. At 350. 375, 400, 4 and a quarter. All everybody's out. I got them over here, 400, 4 and a quarter. At 425 and 450. At 450. Now 75, 475. At 475, I got 4 and a quarter, 450, 475. At $475, $1 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, 475. You're on at 450, 475. At 450, 475. Anybody else at $475? At $475, $1 minute, 475, 5 minute, 5 minute, 475. At 450, 500, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. I wouldn't want to sit across from me with a poker game, I can tell you that. 525, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. At 550. At $550 minute, 50 minute, 550, 50, 50 minute, 50 minute, 550. At $550 minute, 50 minute, 550. At 550, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. At 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. All in all done. At 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. Anybody else at 550? 550? 550? 550? Sold her. 5 and a quarter on 2001. 2001.
All right, and that brings us to the 6th grade classroom project overseen by Mr. Couvert. Now this might just be what you're looking for Mother's Day that's approaching soon. This is the box planners and hanging baskets. These beautiful box planners are an easy way to add a colorful addition to your home and make any mom smile. We want to give a huge thank you to Mr. Couvert for spearheading the assembling and staining of this project. Thank you, Mr. Couvert. And let us bid.
There's no lettuce over there.
I'm sorry, it's geraniums.
All right. Good looking deals right there. I'm telling you, very ingenuity. All right, right there to go. Give me 300 there. Minute 3, 200. At 200 to go, 210. At $210, time at 110, 10 at 110, at 110, 10 at 10. At 200, 210, 220, 220, 230, 240. At 240, you're on at 230 in the back there. 240, 250. At 250, 260. At $260, debit 160, 70. Sorry, 350, I like that. At 350, 360. At $360, debit 360. At 360, 60. Now 70, 370, 380. At 380. How about 450? 400. 425. At 400, 4 and a quarter. At 400, 425, 400, 425. At 425. And about at $425. Are you guys together? I like that. 425, 450, 475, 475, and now 500, 500, 5 and a quarter. Is that because you're friends? Okay, just checking you. Sold it to you, $500 right there, 2007.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we have the 7th grade project. For the 7th grade, Mr. Ritucci's 7th grade project, the Griffin's Cornhole Boards. The Griffin's Cornhole Boards. These are amazing. This takes classroom projects to a whole new level. The artwork was hand-drawn and designed by our very own and very talented Elena Gentilini. Oh, Eliana, I am so sorry. Eliana Gentilini, who also, as I understand, makes a very fine pasta sauce. She's one of our 7th graders. With the help of the rest of the 7th grade class, these cornhole boards exude Griffin's spirit and will make a great addition to any outdoor get-together. They include covers for storage and, of course, green and black Griffin bean bags. An extra special thank you to Maggie Gentilini for managing the project to completion. The outcome is, I dare say, very impressive.
Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome set right there for good time. Good cause here tonight. Want to give right there to go. Who give me 500? Debit on 500 on 500 on a minute of 500 300 at $300. At 300 to go, minute of 310. At 310, 320, 320, 330, 340. At $340. Now 350, 360. At $360, debit on 160. You're on at 350. Now 360. At 360. Now 70. At $370, minute now 70. At 370, 370, 380. At 380, 390, 400, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 475. At $475, 450, 475, 475. What do you got back there? 500, 5 1/4. At 500, 5 1/4, quarter minute a quarter. Now 550, 550. I like it. 550. At $550, minute of 550. At 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2. At 5 1/2. 575. 575. Now 600. Now $600 minute of 625. At 625, 501, 501, 625. At 625. At $625 minute of 500 to 625. Just divide it out by 4. It's only 150 a bag there. 650. 675. At $675 minute of 500 to 675. It's awful when I'm standing here looking at you. 675. At $675 minute of 500 to 675. One time, 675. At $675 minute of 500 to 675. It's a great cause. 675. At 675. Now 700. You're all out. Whew. At 675. 650, 675. Anybody else at $675 minute of 675? Either one is 675, 700. At 700. What are you doing? Finding money over there? At 700. 700. 725. 750. 750. She just found a bunch of money. 750. At 7 1/4, 7 1/2. How about 1,000? 775. Everybody's watching you. 800. At $800. Are you sure? 800. You're thinking about it. It's only 80 tens. 800. $800 one time. Hit it one time. Come on. $100. 800. 8 1/4. 825. See how that works? 825. You guys won't be able to eat for a week, but hey, 825 to give it a 5 minute at 825. At $825 bid. Are you all done? 825. $825. Anybody back there? 825. Sold at $800. Number 2009. Thank you very much. Thank you, back betters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now want to take a moment to thank our gold sponsors for their extraordinary generosity this year. Gold symbolizes what is purest, what is most excellent, most noble, most sought after, and most valued in terms of our human aspirations, and dare I say, our most well-functioning monetary system we've ever had. Thank you, gold sponsors. You are truly highly valued and prized by Grove City Christian Academy for your contributions to this very event for our school. These gold sponsors include the Lemongrass Spa with April Ann Altstadt, Liberty Trust Group LLC, and Three Rivers Concessions LLC. And now we will proceed to the live auction items part 2.
Part 2.
And the first item up for bid, this is very exciting. This sounds amazing. A Grillin' Good Time package.
Wow.
This is donated by Willie's Smokehouse, Liberty Trust Group, LLC, and more. This package has everything you need for Memorial Day, the 4th of July, Labor Day, and every summer day in between. It includes a 36-inch griddle Blackstone grill, and brittle grill cover. It includes upgraded wind guards, a 2 silicone griddle tools mat, a 31-piece griddle cleaning kit, grilling spices, a set of 2 silicone grease cups to catch your grease, and, if that's not enough, a Willie's $100 gift certificate, a Willie's Smokehouse $100 gift certificate. All told, that is a Grillin' Good Time package.
Wow, that's, you know, we're missing something on there. It says the auctioneer would be glad to show up and try the steaks before anybody else
That's
does.
a good point. We have the auctioneer will serve as quality control if you ask nicely.
My goodness, a Grillin' Good Time. What am I going to give right there to go? Sir, would you start me at $800 again? 500, 500, 550, at 500, 5.5, 600, 650, at 650, 700, 7.5, 7.5, into 7.5, into 7.5, at 7.5, half into 7.5, 750, 775, 800, at $800 a minute now 800, at $800 a minute now $800. You're on at 775 and now 800, at $800 bid 775, 800. At $775 now $800 bid. At $800 minute now $800 bid 775 800. At $800. Anybody else? Anybody $800 bid? Still coming in back there? 800. At $800. What? Send a bid now. All right, 775. $800 bid. Looking for 8. I'm into 775 800. At $800 bid. They must have dial up. 800. At 800. 8 and a quarter. Now 850. At $850, your turn again, $850. It's like ping pong, it's your turn. $850. At $850, $850, $875, sir. $875. Now $900. $900. $900. $925. $925. $950. At $950. $950. $975. The magic number's coming up. How about $1,000, sir? You got it. $1,000 bid. $1025. $1025. He's out. You're on for $1,000. Now $1025. At $1025 and $1,025. Anybody else at $1,025 bid? Sold it to you for $1,000.
What our esteemed Dr. Rittenauer didn't mention is with that item, oh, it's back on.
He needs the number.
He's right here. What's your number there, sir? 2002.
We're also going to put him down for grilling at all of our upcoming Academy picnics. We've got one coming up, so we'll be looking from smash burgers from Mr. Albrecht.
That's in the fine print.
Yeah, it's in the fine print.
That's a
so our
wonderful
next
idea.
all-school picnic to taste those smash burgers, May 30th, 4:30 to 6:30, Memorial Park.
Very good.
That sounds like a delightful idea, I must say. The next up is the Stuff the Freezer package. Right? These kind of can go together. If you have any more money other than the $1,000 you just spent, you might want to bid on the Stuff the Freezer package. This is donated by Steve and Laura Paxton, County Market, Shalito Farms, McCullough's Schoolhouse Shop, and more. I'd like to meet this more. They're very generous, whoever more is. This includes, listen to this, a stand-up freezer right there. That freezer is standing up on its own with no help. And the McCullough's Frozen Angus, including 2 roasts, 4 steaks, and 10 pounds of hamburger. Paxton will throw in 25 pounds of local ground hamburger. The Shalito Farms has tossed in 15 pounds of ground beef, plus there's a $100 County Market gift certificate. I think anybody, especially anybody with teenage boys, would love to have this package.
That's a great deal right there. That's 50 pounds of hamburgers.
Plus the roast and the steaks.
How about that?
Time to stuff the freezer.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, I'll tell you what, stuff the freezer package. Mister, sir, you just bought the Blackstone and everything. You want to start the bidding on stuff the freezer? You sure? Would you give me 100 to start just to go? Okay. Where'd you get that line? Huh?
And if I may,
You
as
may.
As an economist, I will tell you the beef prices are only going to go up. So you can beat inflation by bidding now.
Bidding now, absolutely. All right, what do you there to go? Give me 500 to start there. Below market, 5, 5 and a quarter and a half, 75, 600. At 600, 625. At $625 minute of 5 minute to 625. At $625 minute of 5 minute to 625. And now 50. At 650, 75, 700, 7 and a quarter. At 725, 7 and a half, $775. At $775 minute of 5 minute to 775. $800, 8 and a quarter. At 825. At $825 minute of 5 minute to one time. 825. Now 850. $850 minute of 850. At 825 here, $850 bid. At 850, 50 minute down 50, $825. At 850, at 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half. Anybody else? It's a lot of beef right there. 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half. Let's go. At $850 bid. 850. Now 875. At $875. $900. 900. 9 and a quarter. 925. You get the freezer. He'll deliver it. 9 and a quarter. At 925. 950. 975. At $975 minute to 975. How about $1,000 to you, sir? And $1,000. $995. $995.50. Just kidding. Would you give me $1,000, sir? I got 1,000 ahead of you. 1025 to you. 1025 to you. 1025 and 500, 1025 at $1,025. $1,025 to go to 125 and 1,000 here and 25 and 1,000 here and 25 to go 5, 5 and 5. 1025, 1050 at 1,050. Sir, let's do 1,100. We'll just pretend 1,100. 1150. I got 1,100, 1,150 to you. $1,150. And $1,150 bid, 1150. And $1,150 bid. And 1150. And $1,150, 1,150. I got 11 and a half. And 1,150. And $1,150 bid. All in, all done. And 1,150. And $1,150. You're on 1,100. 1150. It's only 50 more bucks. What's the difference? You know, let's think about this here. 50 bucks. That's like getting 50 foot from the top of Mount Everest. Don't quit. 1,200 at $1,200. 1150, 1,200 and 1150 and $1,200 and 12, 12 and 12. 1150 now 12. $1,150. Sir, the gentleman right in the middle here. Could you move over to the side, please? This fella in the orange shirt. Thank you. 1,200 at $1,200 now 12, 12 and 12. 1,200. 1150, 1,200 at $1,200. Debit 1, 12, 12, debit 1. I've created confusion back there. At $1,200, sold her to you $1,150. What's your number there, sir? 2033 for $1,150. Thank you, and thank you, backup bidders.
All right, I've detected a certain food theme here. We had the grill, we had the packages of beef, and you may have noticed we have some helpers here passing pretzels around the audience, and I hope you enjoyed those pretzels because that is connected to our next item up for bid, Pretzel Fun with Mrs. Bell. What is better than eating a fresh homemade pretzels, you may ask? Well, what about having Mrs. Bell deliver a freshly made batch of pretzels right to your classroom? That's right. The winner of this package will get fresh pretzels delivered to the classroom of your choice, donated by Eric and Sarah Bell. Bell Pretzels, ladies and gentlemen. Classroom fun.
Can you tell me about these? Are they homemade or?
They are homemade.
Delicious, I'm assuming.
That's what's my understanding. Is Mrs. Bell in the room? Is Miss Bell in the room? Miss Bell in the house? Oh, there she. Are they good? Are they homemade? Big? How big are they? However they want them. Made to order. Oh boy.
You don't want to bring them to my house. You'll run out of dough.
That's
All
true.
right, here we go. What do you want to give there? Give me 300 there, a minute of $300 debit on 3. Oh, hands everywhere. 300, 3 1/4 at 325, minute of 350. I remember you too at 350, 375, 400, 400, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 75, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 800, now 9. How about $1,000? $1,000, either one of you. I got 9,000. Now 1050, 1100. At $1,100 debit, $1,100 bid. At 1100, it's your turn. 1100, 1150, 1200. At $1,200 bid, now 12. At 1200, at $1,200 bid, debit on 1200. 1250. At 1250, 1300, 1350, 1400. At $1,400 bid. At 1450, 1450. At 14. I got you, didn't he? 1450. At $1,450 bid, 50. At 1450. 1450? You're on. I'm asking him for 1450. 1450. 1500. Tell her yes. There you go. It's your chance to put her to bed. 1600. At 1600. 1600 one time. 16. Yes. 1700. 17. At $1,700 minute now. 1700. At 1700. At 1700, 16, 1700, all in, all done. I know you want to do this for the kids at 1700. At 17 here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sell for $1,600. 2004.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there was some heated bidding going on for the heated pretzels. And the good news is, we have a second pretzel package to sell as well. So in case the losers are a little salty.
Oh my!
Thank you very much. I've been waiting all night for that one. You can bid again. This is the same package, same deal. The winner of this package will get fresh pretzels delivered to the classroom of your choice.
Would you give me 500 to start? 5, 600, 600, 700. 7, $800. At $800 minute, you're on at 700. Now $800. Your turn. 800, 8, 900, 900. Don't help them out there. $900 minute now 9, 9. Now $1,000. At 1,000. Now 11. At 1,100. At 11. 11 ahead of you. 1,200. At 12. 13. $1,300 minute with $1,300 bid. 13 to you. At 12. 13. At $1,300 minute with $1,300 bid. She is just hoping. 1,300. You're on at 12. 13. 1,300. Anybody else at $1,300 bid? 12 and 13. At $1,300 bid. Last call at 1,300. Sold it to you. 1,200 right there. Your number, please. 2003.
All right, I don't know about you, but all this food talk has made me a little hungry, and that reminds me we want to give a big thank you to Amelia Eckert, the food service coordinator for today's event,
Nice.
as well as all of her kitchen volunteers this evening. So thank you very much. Please feel free to continue snacking as the evening goes along. But right now, we'll turn our attention to Water Wars. Water Wars. How often have you thought, you know what, I'd just like to squirt somebody with a lot of water? Well, here's your chance. For those of you who may overdo on the pretzels, you can then sort of work off some of the calories with these Water Wars. The high bidder of this package will select one class to battle it out against the sixth graders in an epic water fight coordinated by Mr. Couvert, our resident history buff. Yeah, he always seemed like such a mild-mannered guy, but deep down inside, it's Water Wars. All grades are welcome to bid, whether they be in the Madison Avenue School or the Mill Street School. This event will take place during school hours, and the winning class's teacher will coordinate the date and time with Mr. Couvert. If a Madison Avenue class wins, the sixth graders will take the battle to them. Students will be encouraged to bring their own water guns, but a starter armory has been supplied. This package has been donated by Grove City Christian Academy. The Water Wars with Mr. Coover.
How about that? All right, let's do that one there. $200 at 2, 2 and a quarter, then a half at 75, 300, 3 and a quarter at 325 to give another 325, 350 at 350. You on at 325, another $350, another 350 at 325, another 500, another 300, 325 at 300, another 325, 500, 325 at 300, 325, 300, 325. Anyone else at 325, now 50 at 350. 325 and now 50. You're on 325 and now 50 at $350 bid down, minute down, 350, 50, 50, minute, 350 at 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, all in, all done. Sold her 325 right there. 2003.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the next one, just want to remind you, we still do have some teacher treasures available for purchase and bidding. Teacher treasures still available. If you're interested, talk to Jessica Richards back there in the back corner, right there. The sign is being held up, so just in case you're not sure where they are. Teacher treasures, this is your opportunity tonight to go ahead and claim some teacher treasures. Right now, we're going to turn our attention to the Restore and Renew package. If you overdid it on the pretzels or gastronomically or physically overdo it on the water war, you may be in need of some restoration and recovery. And that's what we're here for you. This Renew and Restore package includes a WISE Physical Therapy 6-month family membership. That's no small thing. A Griffin Yeti, not just an average Yeti, but a Griffin Yeti. Devotionals, a gym cinch bag, and this is donated by WISE Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Mitchell and Elise Summers, and Imperial Systems Incorporated. This is the Restore and Renew package.
How about that? Somebody's going to need it after that, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Maybe the parents.
Could be.
Could be. Okay. All right. The After the Water War package right here. Restore and Renew. Who give me 500 there? Had 500 on a minute, 500 to get 500 on a minute, 5 and 5. At 500 on a minute, 5 to get 300. At 3 to go. At 3, 3 and a quarter. At 325 to give it a 500, $325. At 300, 325. At you're on at 300, 3 and a quarter. At 300, 325, 500, 325. At 300 and 325, 500, At 325, it's a great package, well below the money. At 325, and now 50, now 75, 400. At 400 on a minute of 4, 375, 400. At 375, I'm going to give $400 on the Restore package. 375 and now 400. At 4 to go, minute of 400 on a bid. Anybody else at 400? Sold her to you. 375 on 2004.
All right, now I want to take a moment to thank our silver sponsors. Silver sponsors, your generosity helps cover the costs for this evening's event and much more. Our silver sponsors are the Confluence Financial Partners, Gear Custom Products Incorporated, and Sunset Farms LLC. So let's thank our silver sponsors for the generosity. And now we will head back to Madison Avenue to finish off the classroom projects. And the first Madison Avenue project is Miss Dawson's first grade project, the serving tray, the first grade serving tray. This year's first graders created a service tray pieced together with individually designed and signed tiles. Like the planter boxes earlier, this serving tray would be an extra special to a certain mom for Mother's Day as her children deliver her breakfast in bed. You can almost see it, can't you? Dad, please remind them to clean up in the kitchen afterwards. The tiles are sealed and then covered with plexiglass to make it wipeable and treasured keepsake for years to come. Thank you for Jennifer Coral for her care in bringing this class project to completion. The first grade serving tray.
What a nice piece there. Got some great colors in there.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
It's very nice.
On this one, right here to go. What do you say about to get 300 there? At 300 to start 10 at a 3, 3 and a quarter. At 300, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 75, 400. At 400 on a minute of 4, 4 and 4. 400, 4 and a quarter. At 400, 425. At 425, down a minute to 425, and a 4 and a quarter. At 400, 425, to give it a 5 and a 425, and now 450. At 450, gone to 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half. At 4 and a quarter, 4 and 4 and a half, and a 4 and a quarter, quarter and a half. 500, 5 and a quarter. At 525. At 525, down a minute to 5 and a 525. At 525, I'm not going to look at you to give you a chance to think about it. Now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter, 500, 525. Anybody else at 525, down a minute to 5 and a 525. Anybody else at $525 bid? Sold her $500 back there. What's the number online? Do you have a number? 2019, 2019.
All right, congratulations. Now we have the second grade, Mr. Lewis's second grade painted drink coaster project. These are fun and colorful drink coasters that were painted just for you by our second graders. Now this is interesting. We will actually be selling 2 sets with 1 auction. We'll be selling the 2 sets to the 2 highest bidders. And you are always welcome to rearrange your coasters to make sure the set that you get is the one that you want. The second graders used, now get this, the second graders used a blowtorch as part of the melting process. And surprisingly, they loved it.
I'll bet.
Absolutely. So one more time, we want to thank Jennifer Coral for her part in this priceless classroom project. We also want to thank you for not burning down the house, the schoolhouse, that is. And so we will bid and take the top 2 bidders will each get 1 set.
So there's 2 in
There's
each
2
set.
sets, yes.
2 coasters in each set.
2, well, I don't know how many coasters there are in each set. 6
6.
coasters in each set.
Thank you.
Half a dozen.
Half a dozen. Okay. All right, right there, top 2 bidders. Take your choice. On them there to go, but to get $300 on a minute, 3 and 3 minute, 3 minute, $300. Give me 2. Who'll give me $100 to go there? $100 right there for a choice of sets of 6. At 100, 110. At 100 here and 10, 10 minute down, 10 at $110 bid. At 110, 10 to go to 110, 120, 130. At $130 minute, 30, 30 to 40. At 140, 150. At 150 now, 160, 160, 170. You're both out, 170, 80. At $180 minute now, 180, 180. 170 here, 180, 190. At $190 minute, 90, 90 minute, 90, 190 now, 200. At 200, 210, 210, 220, 220. Either one of you, 220, 220, 30. At 230, $240 minute, 40, 250. At 250 now, 60, 70. At 270. At 270, now 280, 290, 300, at 300, 310, 320, 330, 330, 330, 30, now 40, 340, 330, 340, at $340 minute, 330, 340, all in, all done, 330, 340. Anybody else over here, 340? So, $330? Which one would you like? Well, you get a set, and would you like the other set? He'll take the other. Your number, young lady? 2076 and 2012. Hold up your cards there. 2012 was 330. Yeah, 340 and 330.
Just a quick plug, after seeing some of our creative works of our first and second graders, in a week and a half on a Tuesday evening, May 6th, we will be hosting our 2nd annual all-school fine arts show right here in this room. It'll be an open house style evening and will include artwork from kindergarten all the way through high school on display, as well as a 1-act play, musical performances, and treats. Hope you can come out and support our students on Tuesday evening, May the 6th.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we have Mrs. Spears and Mrs. Gaffone's 3rd grade class. Their projects, the charcuterie board engraved shield. In 3rd grade, students study medieval history and create their own shields adorned with scriptures and animals representing the character traits like courage or honor. And this year, for their classroom project, they are proud to present a wooden charcuterie shield engraved with Jeremiah 17:7, "Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him." The back is inscribed with the students' names from both classes. The shield has been finished with wax and can be used as a charcuterie board or simply for a special decoration. We want to give a special thank you to Todd Guffey and Reeves Design for crafting this beautiful and priceless keepsake. I don't know about you, but nothing to me says the medieval historical period than a charcuterie. And in fact, one of my favorite historic documents is the Magna Charcuterie. I like a lot of salami, what can I say? So let's bid it up for the charcuterie board engraved shield. A lovely craft.
That's beautiful, very unique there. Let's try this one here on for times. Here, give me 500 to start. At 500, I'm going to $500, hit it on 5. Give me 200 here. At 200 to go. 200, 200, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 75. At $275, $500, 275. At 2 and a half, 275, 275, and now 3. At $300, debit on 3, 275. Now 300. At $300, debit on 3. At $300, debit on 3, 275, 300. 300. You're in at 3. You're in at 275. At 275, 300. I'll gladly take your money. At 275, 300. At $300, 3, 3. Anybody else at $300? Now, if you win that, you're going to invite me over. We'll have a snack. I like that number better. Now 350. At 350. That's never happened. 350. 350. 375. At $375, $350. 75. At 350 here and 375. At $375, $375. $375, 350, 375. Yeah, I'm waiting. 350, 375. I like that number better. 4 and a quarter to you. Yes, I like it. 450. $450 bid. At 4 and a quarter, 425 to give it a 5 and a 425. At 425 to 450. At 450. At 450. 4 and a quarter. 400. 4 and a quarter. Sold it to you. 425 on 2005.
All right, now we have Mrs. Schulter's 4th grade class project, the American Table Runner. The American Table Runner. From the early explorers to the War for Independence, the 4th graders study colonial American history. And this is a fascinating project. The needlework of each student contained in this patriotic table runner are classic examples from the time period. We want to thank Cynthia Wells, Cindy Beggs, and a variety of 4th grade moms for their many hours teaching the students to sew, threading needles, and finishing this timeless treasure. This would make an excellent Independence Day celebration item. It'll be complete with this Americana table runner at the center of your celebration. What a lovely piece of work.
Yeah, absolutely. Right there, patriotic. I love it. On that one there, give me 200 to start there. At 200 on 2, 2 and a quarter. At 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 75. At $275 on 275, but now 300. At 3, 3 and a quarter and a half. At 350, 375, 400. At $400, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 500, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 550. At $550 on 550, now 575, 600. At $600 on 6, 650 to you, 700 to you, 7 and a half. At 750, 800, 850.
Yeah.
850. Don't pay any attention to him. 850. I don't miss a thing up here. 850. At $850 one time, 850. $850 bid. 850. Would you do it one time? 850. At $850. You're on at 800. 850. How about 825? You can't hide behind the guy in front of you. 825. 825. 850 to you. Now 875. 875. 850 here and 875, 850. Now $875 bid. Anybody else at $875 bid and 875? Sold it to you, $850 on 2050.
And ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank all of our classroom sponsors who helped cover the cost of these beautiful projects. Thank you very much for anyone who had a hand in sponsoring these classroom sponsors. And we also as we transition to the final section of the live packages, we're going to take a minute to thank our bronze sponsors. Bronze sponsors, we thank you for your repeat sponsorship, and we also want to thank some new donors to the list. They include Clark's Donuts, the Family Wealth Management Group, LLC, the Grove City Foundation, J.R. Judd Violins, LLC, and Sontag Excavating. Thank you so much for your sponsorship.
Very nice.
Hi.
We have a guest speaker, ladies and gentlemen.
I am.
Poof, out of nowhere.
Hey, Mrs. Bell, am I in the right place for my senior picture?
Hi, Rev. Yeah, this is where we come. Come on in. I'm so excited for you to be a senior.
Yeah, I never thought I'd make it this far.
How's your year been?
It's been awesome. I just
Oh,
can't
great.
wait till summer.
This is so great. Hey, senior pictures are really important, and they're a great chance for you to show, like, all about your year, things you're interested in, what do you like to do. So do you have anything that you brought for me to put in your picture and take of, or?
Just this sweet Letterman's jacket. That's it. That's enough.
Okay, no, that's a really, really cool jacket. All right, I'm gonna have you just stand back there. Make sure we can see the tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
Okay, all right. So what I want you to do is kind of pose like tough. Yeah, like really athletic. Good. Good. Maybe like, what was that for? Wrestling.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
Can you show me like a wrestling move? So good. Oh yeah. Yep. How about one more, like, for the yearbook, I need a headshot. So could you give me kind of like a pensive look? Yeah, yeah. That's so great. Hey, let me just download these really quick on my computer. Hold on. Okay, do you want to come take a look and just see? This is going to be the final picture. I'll kind of make it a little brighter for you.
Yeah,
but
that's.
How do you
that's,
feel?
I think that's pretty. Although I've got this acne, I don't like to talk
Yeah.
about it much. But I was wondering.
No,
can
that's
you
really a
maybe
problem
touch
in
it?
high school.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
just.
Can you maybe touch that up?
I can take that acne right away. I can just smooth out that skin for you. No one will ever know.
Yeah, it's not Maybelline, but it's magic. Wow.
All right, how's that look? A little, smoother,
Yeah,
really.
looks, what I didn't
really good.
realize, Mrs. Bell, I'm sorry, but these early gray hairs, they've come in.
I wasn't going to mention anything,
Maybe,
but.
maybe a little darken the hair a tad. Get
Yeah,
rid of
I can make it
few of the
look like a
gray.
highlight or full head.
There's more than I thought.
Okay,
Then
all
I
right,
think
yeah, let's just get rid
a
of
good
those for
overflow
you.
good would be great.
Yeah, just a couple minor touch-ups is what I do. Just a few things. I don't ever want to change like who you are, what you know. How's that?
That's really great.
Okay, great.
If it's not too much though.
Sure.
Not to go against the great rap artist Skilo, but I wish I was a little bit smaller. Can you make me a little bit smaller?
Smaller. Sure. I'll make
He wanted to be a little taller. He wanted to be a baller, but I just want to be a little bit smaller.
I will make you smaller. Okay.
That's
I
amazing. I
think we're
can't
done.
believe you can
That
make
looks-
me look smaller.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I do have some crow's feet that have kind of, just I guess it's sun damage. I don't know.
Sure,
Can you make
sure. Softer,
smaller,
smoother.
younger.
Oh.
Just a tad younger.
Younger skin. Okay. A glamour shot. Yeah, apparently this is not what I advertised for, but sure, younger skin. Got it. All right.
Now, Mrs. Bell.
Yes.
This
more.
would not be a McKeesport senior picture if I wasn't in front of an industrial building. Do you think you could somehow work in an industrial building in the background?
Okay, I can. Normally when we do pictures, it's easier to just take your picture at the spot, but
I understand.
Okay. Yeah.
Please?
Industrial building.
Industrial building, yes.
We
Industrial
are
look.
really testing my Photoshop skills here, but we are going to make this industrial building. Shorter,
That's industrial.
dark
Yeah.
hair. Okay. Are we pretty much good there? Or
Have you ever seen the movie Tangled?
I've seen Tangled.
Have you ever
Yes?
heard of a smolder? Can you give me a smolder?
Yeah, at this point I feel like I'm just changing. Okay.
There's some
smolder,
original here.
A smolder, little, like if I pull your lip up like
Yeah,
that.
maybe
does
pop,
that-
pop the eyebrow,
Okay, and
get
just
that
move
up
the
there.
eyebrow.
Kind of a
Make-
real
make the
smoky
eye a
look in
little-
my eye.
Okay, a little
Yep,
moody
great,
face, sure.
great.
Smolder. I got the industrial background.
I think we're
is this-
almost there. The only
almost.
other
Okay,
thing I can
great.
think of is, high school girls are really into boy bands. Do you think there's any way you could make me look like I'm in a boy band?
Sure. What do you mean by that? Like an instrument or just the whole
Sure.
vibe?
Girls love guitars, I think. I
Guitar.
heard. That's what guitar.
Hey, you didn't bring a guitar.
But
Okay.
you've done all this
Do you-
other stuff. You can
do you
make my
play
hair.
guitar?
And it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Does it
okay.
matter? You just pretend. You just walk around with one.
Right. Okay. Guitar. Boy, this one's gonna take me a second. Hold on. All right. How do you feel? This is what I have for you.
I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that's me, right?
All right. I'm just gonna print this really quick. Hold on. Hand that to you. Let me just control print. Let me go to my studio. Give me 1 second.
Wow.
How do you feel?
I feel like it is absolutely perfect.
Sell it. We'll sell it.
Would you autograph that?
I and the other model would be absolutely happy to autograph this.
300. 325. 320. You have one fan. At 300, 325, and a 5, and a 325. Anybody else? At $325. How about 250? No, I'm just kidding. 333 and a quarter. We're going to sell it to you for $300, sir.
All right.
2001. I like it. Very nice.
Actual picture, we still have to bid. We still
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I have your camera so it doesn't fall off? Nice job, guys.
Yeah.
All right, ladies
Well
and
then.
gentlemen, in addition to the senior photo of the senior, we actually are selling a senior portrait package by Sarah Bell. You, of course, understand we're in late April. For a few families here, Thursday, June 5th is a big day. They're going to be graduating. But for those of you who are juniors or parents of juniors, this package that we're selling actually is for you. In preparation for your senior year, Mrs. Bell is offering a senior portrait package. It includes a 1-hour photo session and a digital picture frame, outdoor natural light photography. It will be redeemable in August, September, or October of 2025, or April 2026. Weekday shooting is preferable, but some weekends might be available. The location should be within 25 miles of Grove City Christian Academy. There would be upwards of a 20-plus photo digital album, which would be the product of this package, with full printing rights, so you can do what you want to with the photos. And that is a senior portrait package by Sarah Bell. That's what we're auctioning.
Absolutely. What a nice package right there. Chad, just because you have your Letterman's jacket on there, what, if you don't mind me asking, when did you graduate?
From high school?
Yes.
1992.
Let's see, that'd be 28. No, it'd be 33 years ago or something to that effect. Is there anybody in here that can still fit in their Letterman jacket from 33 years ago? Mine looks like a sample size. Oh my God, I couldn't resist. Wait a minute, what are you laughing about?
I just, I just want. I feel your pain.
It's all in good fun.
I feel your pain.
I just couldn't pass it up. Okay, right here, the portrait package by Sarah Bell. My goodness, I'm just gonna think of the Letterman jacket all the rest of the day here. All right there to go, but to get $500 under professional service here. Who'll give me $500 on a $500 table to go 500 to get 300. At $300 table to win 3 and 3. At 200. At $200 table to win 2. Who'll give me 100 to go? At $100 bid. At 100 and a quarter. Ham it at a bomb at a 125 to give it at a 5 and a 125. At 100 here now 110. At $110. At 100 here now 10, 20. At 120, 130, 140, 140, 150, 150, 160, 160, 200, 210, 220, $220 debit on 120, 20 debit on 120, 220, at 210, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, at 240, 250, at 250, 60, at 260, 270, $270, 260, 270. Are you going to come back in? 260, 270. At 260, $270 bid. Anybody else at 270? At $270 bid, 260, 270. At $270, 270. Anybody else at $270 bid, 270? Sold it to you, 260. 260 on 2075.
And speaking of the senior year and rites of passages that come with it, such as senior pictures and graduation, I do want to highlight one of our senior traditions here at the Academy. On Tuesday evening, May the 13th, our 4 seniors, our graduating seniors, will be giving their senior rhetoric speeches from this very stage. And so classical education involves the ability to convey and communicate rhetorically, powerful. And this speech is a culmination of their classical training. So I hope you can come support them as our 4 seniors present their senior theses, their research, and their presentation on Tuesday, May 13th. And now we move on to our Seize the Momentum package.
All right, the Seize the Momentum package. This package has been a regular in our live auction for multiple years, and no wonder. It is an amazing package donated by an Academy family. We want to thank Benikoch and Momentum Chiropractic. This basket includes a 6-month Momentum Chiropractic, 6-month basic family wellness membership, as well as an electrolyte drink mix, shirt, a cup, and other Momentum Chiropractic items. This is the Seize the Momentum package.
Okay, all right. What do we give right there to go? Snap, crackle, pop here on this one. What do you give right there to go? He'll give me $2,000, about $2,000. In chiropractic, that's 40 visits. Get it? Your deductible, $50. You just add it up.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, who'll give me 1,000 there? And $1,000 and $1,000 bid. Who'll give me $1,000 and $1,000 bid to get 500. At 500, 5 and a half. At 500, 550. At 500, 550, minute, amount 50, minute, 550. At 500, 550. Everybody else at 550, 5 and a quarter. At 525. At $525, minute, 525. At $525, minute, 525. All in all done, 500, 525. Sir, I'm going to sell it to you for $500, 2028.
All righty. And now we have the Paddling Paradise package. The Paddling Paradise package. This package is a perfect outing for 2. It includes 2 kayaks with paddles. So you'll be paddling in paradise. 2 adult life jackets so that the paddling in paradise doesn't turn to tragedy, and 2 pairs of water shoes. It includes a kayak cooler, a fishing net, 2 cushion seats, and a waterproof bag. It's donated by Ryan and Cynthia Wells. The package is estimated valued at $600. This is the Paddling Paradise package. I love the alliteration.
Okay, nice deal right here to go. Paddling Paradise package. What do you give here to go? I'm going to give 500 on a minute of 5, and 500 on a minute of 500, 500, 5 and a quarter, at 525, 550, 575, 600, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 675, 700, at 7 and a quarter, 7 and a half, 775, at 775, now 800, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, now 850, 850, 875, 875, now 900, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 9 and a half. $1,000, I like that number better. 1050, 1050, now 1,100, and $1,100. As silence falls across the room, and $1,100. And $1,100 and a bomb, and $1,100. You're on at 1050. Now $1,100. Anybody else at $1,100? And 1,100 and now 1,100 and now 1,100 on a bid. At 1050, 1,100 and 1,100. Now 11 and a half. At 11 and a half. Pardon me? Now it's 1,200. 1,200, 1150, 1,200. At 1,200 on a minute, down 1,200 on a bid. At 1,200 to go, minute down 1,200. She's at 1150. You need to be at 12. Oh, here we go with that. 1,200 to you. 1,275. 1,300. At $1,300. At 13 to go, minute at 1,300 on a bid. At 13, 1,300 on a minute at 13, 1,275, 13. At 1,300 on a minute at 13, minute at $1,300. At 1,300 on a bid. At 1,275, minute at 13, minute at 13, minute at 1,300. At 1,275, 1,300, 1,300. You need a Snickers bar, huh? 1,300, sold it to you for $1,275
Wow.
on 2007.
Now we're good. One more quick plug on the topic of sports. I do have a quick sports update for you about our school from Megan Nash, our outstanding athletic director. She has developed, along with the coaches, a new athletic mission statement that has become a hallmark of our teams. It reads, "Grounding our identity in Christ, we seek to develop godly character and pursue excellence in athletics." And so in the fall, we had our soccer, volleyball, and cross-country teams compete. Our middle school soccer team won their first ever SWCAC championship, so congratulations to them and their coach, Luke Rumbaugh. In the winter, our basketball and flag teams competed, and once again, those middle school boys won their second ever SWCAC championship, so congratulations to them. And right now, we have elementary volleyball, the Griffin Milers, and the disc golf team, which is competing. And so finally, parents, be on the lookout for fall sports registrations. That's going to open in just a couple of weeks. And now, our final package.
That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have saved the best, perhaps, for last. This may be the ultimate Father's Day gift. Though, ladies, you can win too. We do not discriminate. We will take money from anyone. You can. This amazing package includes a snap-on 40-inch 6-drawer power roll tool cart with a variety of extras. So many I can't even mention. It includes a hoodie, a hat, a drinking glass, a grill set, a wall clock, and more. This is just a tremendous package. It's donated by Robin Hughes from Snap-on Tool Sales, the Tool Time package.
That is an unbelievable package.
That's
right there.
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. Just one quick note.
Yes.
If you didn't get a chance to spend your money tonight, now's a good opportunity for you to buy the toolbox, of course. But at the end here, we're going to do one last asking for the tickets for the golf cart outside. So don't run off when we're done. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your opportunity right here. Fantastic toolbox, a roller and all. Here to go. Who start me at 3,000? At 3 to go, minute of 3,000 on a minute of 3, 3 minute of 3,000 on a bid. Who give me 2,000? Worth the money all day at $2,000 debit 1, 2, 2, and 2. At 2,000, 2, 2,100. At 2,100 to go, minute of 1, 2,100. At 2,000, 2,100 to go, minute of 1, 1, 21. Now 2, Chuck. At 2,200 debit 1, 2. At 2,200 debit 1, 2. You're on at 2,100 on 2. At 2,100 when you get 2, 2,200 on a bill. At 2,200, 21, 2,200. At 21, 2,200 on 2, 2, and 2. At 2,200 on debit 1, 2, 2, and 2, but 1, 200, 2,200. 2,200. Now 23. Now 24. At 24. Are you husband and wife? Do I need to come up? Do I need to come over there and put one of them pictures between you? 24. 2,500. 2,500. 26. 27. 2,700. She left the room. You're free. Let's go. 2,800. 2,800. 2,800 on a minute. 2,800. One time. 2,900. 2,900. How about 2,850? I'll do her one to you. 2,850. 29. 29.50. I'll do her again at $2,950. I got 29 here and 29.50. At 29 here, 29.50 is the deal. At $2,950 bid, last call. 29.50. At 29.50. 3,000. Just think, this could be your night. We'll take your picture. We'll put it somewhere, not in the paper, but we'll take your picture and you can be famous. 3,000. Perfect. 3,100. At 3,100. At 3,100. Your turn too. 3,100. What's another $200? Seriously. 200. You have a lot of guy friends. You golf or anything? Wouldn't that be nice when they come over and look in your garage? 3,100. At 3,100 on a bid there, minute now. 3,100. At 3,100. Chuck's taking up a donation for you. At 3,100. At 3,100 on a minute. 31. 3,100. One time. 31. 3,100. Sold it for $3,000 on 2009. So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you still have money burning a hole in your pocket, I'm going to help you with that right now. Hold up your bidder number and let me know how many $25 blue raffle tickets you want for the golf cart and trailer. The drawing will be on May 3rd. Tickets are limited to 1,000. We will hand the tickets out to you right now as soon as we get your number and your information. Complete the stub and hand it to the cashier when you pay on your way out. Is that it?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
What?
Oh, well, we got food.
Oh, my. Are we selling them?
Selling them. I got Amelia. How many boxes of Rice Krispie treats?
Oh, my goodness. We're selling Rice Krispie treats. Don't leave yet. Heavens to Betsy. Hold the phone. The Rice Krispie treats are coming. How many?
I got 8 of these ones. 7 of these.
And then 9 of the little boxes on top. So before I sell the Rice Krispie treats, I want to thank everybody for the opportunity to come out tonight and help the school here. It's my pleasure. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you all very much. Thank you. So we've got 8 of these, 8 of these, and 7 of the little ones. Let's do the big ones first. Let's do the big boxes first. There's 8 of them. We're busting up the place, aren't we? Don't even look at it. It's going to go. On the big boxes of Rice Krispie treats, so give me $25 a box. I got 8 boxes of them. Add 8 together, it'll get $25, 25, $10 bill. He'll give me 10, $10, 10, 15. At $15 time, and at 15, 10 and a 15. At 15, now 20. At $20 debit, 20, 20, 20, 25. At $25 minute divide, 20, 25. Sold on $20. How many would you like? 2003 takes one right here. Anybody else for a big box of the cookies there? Who else? 2036 takes one. Come on up and just grab it. You got it? Thanks, Carrie. She'll take one right in front of you there. Where are you? Come on up. What's your number there, young lady? 2017. Do you want one? Yes. This is just for the big ones. Hang on, she's counting them. And 2029 takes a big one. Yeah. Just stay out of the middle, that's all. Those two girls to your left.
Ivy has it. That should be.
Do we have any more big ones? 21 takes one. 2036 takes another. Got it? All right, now we got 7 of these. Oh, my goodness, thank you. That'll last me to Newcastle. All right, we've got the little ones here. My, oh my wife's going to kill me. All right, on the little ones. On the little ones here, how many got that? 3, 5, 6, 7? 9. We got 9 of the little ones. Who'll give me $10 a box there? 10. $10. $10. If anybody wants a box of the little ones, come up. They're $10. How's that? $10 for a little box of the cookies here.
I got 2 of these. They're homemade breadsticks.
Oh my goodness. I got 2 boxes of homemade bread. Almost 1. 2 boxes of homemade breadsticks here. Hey, give me $25 a box there. At 25, I give it a 25, $10 bill. Nobody's listening. I felt like I'm at home. $5 on the breadsticks there. I got 2 boxes. 2036. I don't need them. Thank you. Chuck, do you guys you want one, right? Carrie, this one box here goes to this young lady right here. Thank you. Oh my.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that it?
Is that it?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We've got a couple announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. Please. Announcement, please. This man here, Jeff Pennington, donates his time year after year. So we want to give a huge thank you to Jeff Pennington and his efforts for making this a thrilling and profitable event. Your cashiers are in the hallway. Don't forget to take your raffle baskets home with you. Helpers are available to assist carrying baskets. And finally, let's have a word from Reverend Lawrence.
All right, this is a big ask, and I'm going to ask you to please pause as we pray. Really grateful everyone came out. Really grateful for this school, and this school needs your support, and thank you for your generosity tonight. It's been a blast to gather as a school community, so let's bow and thank our Heavenly Father. Gracious Lord Jesus, we thank you for the many blessings that you pour out upon us. We thank you for this school. We thank you for the opportunity to nurture our children in you. We do pray that you would draw their hearts and their minds to you, that they might love and serve you with a gladness and singleness of heart. We pray for our teachers. We thank you for them. We also thank you for your gracious provision that you provide for our school through your people. Thank you for all those who gave generously. Thank you for Amelia and her team who made some delicious food. And thank you for the spirit of joy that was here tonight. As we go forth, may we do so with glad and grateful hearts. All in your name, Lord Jesus. Amen. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Great job, Jim. It's been our biggest auction to date, ladies and gentlemen. So well done and congratulations. Our biggest auction ever in 50-year history.